Hello and welcome back to some Crusader Kings 3. This is going to be the start of a grand campaign, and I've prepped a character. We're still within the achievement 400 points design limits, and we're gonna grand campaign the fuck out of this. I will try to limit myself a little bit if necessary, but we'll see how that goes. I have certain steps in mind that may make the follow-up games a little bit more interesting. One of them is Victoria 2, which I'm pretty bad at, so I'm never really worry about me owning the world on that one. And there's some other conversion shit we can do. As you can see from the title from the stream. It's Roman Ambitions, and I prepped a character. This is Gaius Dux, I think is like a count title, right? Or a duke in this case. He's from the house of Julii Caesaris. I think it's the more accurate Latin name of the house. I've used the symbol that they use in I tried to find their house symbol. I couldn't find one, and the only thing that kept propping up was the one that they used in Rome Total War, the original one. Game entitled Ut est rerum omnium magister usus, which means something, and I kind of forgot what it means, because I am definitely a smart man. It roughly translates to experience is the teacher of all things, or experience is the best teacher, which I found a fitting house title. But let's take a look at little Gaius himself. He is very ambitious, of course, and he's a just man. He is a brilliant strategist. Apparently he's a forwarder. I did not give this to him, but apparently he is. He's athletic because he's a war man, and he's fairly quick. He's a bit of an intelligent man, and he has got okay stats, but you know, you want to keep him on the down low. He is, of course, Hellenic, and he's Roman. So yeah. What's the goal gonna be? We're gonna try to take over Rome first, and then restore the Roman Empire. Now, some of you might say there, well, actually, parts of the Roman Empire still exist. Yes, but they're not the true Roman Empire. There's some backwater cousin. They're not even called the East Roman Empire anymore. No. They're called the Byzantium Empire. Bleh. To do the thing, though, that we want to do, the decision actually doesn't even show up here yet, because we don't even are remotely close to it. We need to be Roman. And we need to... So first things first, we want to try to retake Rome over from the papacy. That's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing to do. So I hope we can pull it off. But first, we need to kind of solidify our position here in the south. Take over basically this. Maybe even go to after like this. But to try to get a nation going. Now, for the Hellenic faith, there are a couple of options that we have. Probably the easiest ones would be to take over Rome, take over the province of, what is this called? Tunis. And I think it's Alexandria here that I need to take as well. Might actually be not Alexandria. Yeah, it's Alexandria. I think those would be the three easiest ones to do. Now, these are still fairly powerful kingdoms, like 2,500 troops here. This guy has about 1,900 as well. I am looking at a appalling 700. Even the Pope right now has more soldiers than I do, but that's beside the point. But it's time for us to, why don't we just start with a immediate little conquest. I have the points for it. Take over Napoli, or Naples in modern day English. So we're gonna raise all of them here. We're gonna take a quick look at my Kniggets. This is fine for now, but we're gonna replace it because of our culture. We have formation fighting experts. These are, so we have a bonus for spearmen and archers. So we want to, I think we run now spearmen and light footmen. Pikemen and, oh, we actually do. This is fine. I thought we also had something with heavy infantry, a bonus for it. Apparently we don't. It's max size of heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. That's the thing. So that's what would be the next one we pick up. But for now, this is going to be the way to go. We have a good commander. Now, one of the problems that we're also running into is that we are out of a very odd little faith. So what I want to go do is invite some champions, see if we can get some people in. As well as get married, which is also a thing that we need to do. But I want to always take a look at the... sorry if I'm clicking through a lot of things right now, because I can't always find everything. I want to see if I can... demand conversions on any of my people. No. Because I'm a young foreign ruler, so that is a bit. Okay. It's got to be a pretty tough start. So this might actually not be, you know, we might not be able to pull this off in a single shot. So what we're gonna do is promote our own culture, because we don't even have Roman culture. This guy's a 2. That's horrible. We're gonna assign this guy in. So that's a little bit better. We have a really good spy master, but the guy doesn't like us, so let's start swaying at least my damn spy master. And let's start converting the faith in the county. Like 88 years, God, you're shit. But it is what it is. And we have to work with what we've got. And we have got very little. That's for damn sure. But, yeah. Fun to be had, I guess. Let's intercept that you know, that army. It's a nice area that we can find in. This is like, it's a plains area, I believe. So which thing doesn't show the terrain? Alright, there it is. It's plains. Yeah, that's a good area to find in. Plains and farmland has good combat with. Farmland, of course, has the advantage of having higher supply limit, that kind of stuff. Now, we have catapults, so we're also pretty good on that one. Alright, let's get married, and let's pick our lifestyle. We're going to go for martial, and I'm going to go for authority. Keep the control in. And probably want to go for overseer first. I think I'm going to initially try to do my rule through threat. Yes, we are a custom character. We are Gaius... of the Julius Caesar's house. I am doing great. How are you doing, Blackhearted Shaman? It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Can't remember what the last... Oh, wow, I'm already ill. Sometimes, for some reason, every time I stream CK3, the game is just throwing me bad event after bad event. But let's get married. And I think currently Alliance Power is more relevant than anything. So what is that? That's a potentially strong alliance. But is that in, like, is it also nearby? Because that would be a bit of a... do things. Well, I want her of good age. So let's sort by age. And let's get about, you know... This might be a good one as an alliance power. Hellenistic. That would be tough if you want to be Hellenistic Roman in England, definitely. I would prefer to do in Republican Rome, but that is not available, sadly, in CK3. So we're kind of forced as an Imperial one. Because Republics aren't in the game yet, and I don't really feel like playing CK2. Especially with the... how good CK3 has gotten. Okay, I'm gonna add in a couple of filters. I want to get in, see if I can get an inheritable trade in. Also, but so she's literally the only one that offers me any alliance power and an inheritable trade. She's Polish. It's not the strongest alliance, but it's at least a alliance that has some stuff in, and she might be a little bit younger. Oh, this guy's pretty good actually. So let's assign him as a court physician. Do no more what's necessary. Excellent work. Okay, we're gonna reduce the disease symptoms. Great start. Great start. Not really. Yeah, let's try to get the siege over. And not the fastest, but at least we have siege engines. I remember the writers are modded as oligarchs in a way you could probably keep it. Yeah, but it might break, because the idea is that we do run a converter afterwards, and I'm a little bit afraid to run anything that like majorly overhauls. I thought about it using some event mods, but in the end I decided that maybe running a vanilla game is the safest way to ensure that we can do the conversions without too many problems. Because I've done... I've tried it before, but it's occasionally just goes wrong. I do know, however, and that's kind of glad about that, they made a new converter from EU4 to Victoria 2, where the HPM mod, is it HPM? Whatever. It's one of the main mods that everybody uses who seriously plays Vicky, is added to the converter, so that's that. But I think, yeah, I was looking at it today, so I was kind of prepping this today, and looking at the, and of course I wanted to go Republic, because I think it would be a little bit more fun to restore like the proper Republic. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, and I think it's HPM, that's the good one, right? The historical. Yeah, it's HPM. That's at least the one that I've played. Let's see what we can do. Alright, we got a fought a seasoned warrior, which gives me some prowess. And we gain some 50 martial lifetime experience, even though I'm sick, so that's pretty good. We're still in good health though, so that's important. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the game doesn't kick my ass this time around, because I have a fairly good luck when I'm playing on my own lately, but very bad luck the last couple of times I tried to play this publicly. Yeah, isn't HFM a little bit more meant to create interesting gameplay, while HPM is more for historical accuracy? Isn't that like the big difference between them? I don't know if the converter has HFM, but I might dip into that one. I probably need to do a little bit of an experiment run on both of them again to kind of get a good feeling for it. Well, that saves that. Actually, what we can do, we can probably sell this guy. That's not the... Huh, interesting. Why did it plot? We have somebody captured, I guess. Oh, we captured his heir. Okay, we're gonna sell the heir if we can. It might be this guy then. Ransom. There we go. Nope, it's not this guy. Gonna get as much money out of this. Um, 46 ducats. Pretty good. There we go. We still got 100% war score. Did we capture somebody else? No. It's just, you know, battles and occupation. Alright, disband it all. Now let's take a quick look at the... Yeah, so this is a new duchy, so I'm not gonna keep this to myself. I want to keep this to this guy, because he has the correct religion at least, and has the correct everything. So yeah, let's start spreading our own culture and religion. Hey, Kebab! Good you here. Didn't think you could make it. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to stick under Byzantium. Problem is, so this is what happens often when you are a foreign religion within a different culture. You can get in some severe conversion issues where you're trying to convert everything and they just keep converting your shit over. Good to hear. I kind of have to. I really have no. I have no real grand plan. Or let's say I have a grand plan. I don't have any like minor plans. I think are. Yeah, religious exemption would be kind of crap, but then I need to somehow get a hook on the emperor or anything along those lines, or grant him a hook on me. And I think that's a little bit risky. I'm gonna try this first. If we completely fuck up, I think I might give something else a try. For now, let's try to be a little bit conservative and play our own strength. I think this is gonna be walls and towers. Gonna be the first building that we make. Before we can do that, all right. Powerful vassal. So this is the guy we just assigned. He would be a pretty good marshal dude. So we'll assign him in as the marshal. That's probably also the easiest way to gain like any formal vassalage that we can run with if they're at least the correct like religion. I think there's only one so far. What's the issue with my Pontifex? Oh, he's just an asshole. Okay. There we go. How much should this cost me? 100 gold. Fuck no. Well, we've just started, and my character looks right now quite sick. This is the start date. We are in the 867 start dates. They always are independent at the start. Might want to strike it for Salerno. There's no strong alliances yet. Yeah, just go for the county because there's no real duchy that can be attacked. So raise all here. Alright, that looks like a decently sized army we managed to get up already. Yeah, so we try to get as early expansion as possible. Will probably involve, yeah, taking out the Sawandit. Salerno will probably take over Corsica. No, that's the northern one. What's this one again? Sardinia, yeah, we'll take over Sardinia. After that, I will move into the Balkan regions here, or we're gonna move into Africa, because we have stuff we need to do on both of them. Yeah, exactly. So we won't be creating any duchy titles, because I first need to get a kingdom secure, and that's gonna be the first. It's either I need to form the kingdom or... so we might be able to create like the Kingdom of Sicily if I manage to pull it off. But it depends also a little bit on the Byzantines. Like if the Byzantines become really strong and powerful, we might try to get under their wing with some religious protection so we can at least grow a little bit safer. I have some bad experiences being under the rulers of somebody else. At least that's going well. Ah, we're no longer sick. Good. Stats and traits. We are ambitious, just. We are brilliant strategists. I somehow got forward. I didn't select this. I have no clue. We're athletic and we're quick. Oh wait, they have a... Oh, I didn't know they would do a... right, they did announce a console release. I'm fairly intrigued actually in how well that works. I played some Stellaris on consoles at Gamescom years ago, and as clunky as initially found it to do, because I'm used, of course, to, you know, doing it on PC. When I got hands-on, it was, after a while, you know, everything starts clicking into place. Now you control it. Actually, it's pretty perfectly playable, which surprised me, to be honest. I don't think I can really loot. Let's, probably can't even, there's no such thing as raiding, is there? Oh, we have, this is perfect. So we already own the province, so let's ransom this guy. 72 gold. That's a nice amount of cash. Also got his wife. Doesn't really help me. Around a bit to see I had to fight a tyranny war at least 3 times in 1 generation. The Basilius insulted my adultery as treason and trying to imprison me. Ah. I guess so. If Victoria 3 is a success, I kind of assume it to be on consoles as well. It's because it seems that Stellaris at least is doing really well, and if CK3 proves popular enough, I'm fairly sure they will make the move. Like, there's no reason to not do it, right? Because if it has sales, like 90% of your development is already done, right? You have the game, you got your assets, you just need to convert it over to console. So that's going to be just the top layer needs to shift, which is something that they do in Last anyway. But it's disabled because... Oh, it's because of my domain limit. Don't invest in Benevitus, Salerno, Napoli, how much better states. We're gonna move over for Rome as soon as we can. So I just need, for now, I need some buildings to gain some power. But we're gonna move over to Rome ASAP, which is a lot better. Napoli is actually not a good state. Neither Salerno. Benevento this is not a terrible one. It has a decent amount of holdings. I think Victoria has a small fan base, mostly because how old it is. Because if you think about it, Victoria 2 and Heartsfire 3 were the last on the old engine. So yeah, it's and those were, let's be honest, super clunky. In reality, they were not good engines. I guess this guy likes me at least by now. Probably have a powerful vassal here. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I love this powerful vassal system occasionally. He's like, oh yeah. This guy will become a powerful vassal. Very good marshal. Holy shit. It's not surprising because most of these come from champions. What kind of other skills do you have? You're decent on intrigue. You know what? We're gonna swap him out for my sort by opinion is probably easiest. There we go. Swap him out. Yep. And then we have relevance. We'll sign this guy in. Yoink. There we go. Yeah, so I learned Victoria 2 for my first grand campaign, and after I got over how clunky Vicky is, I really started enjoying that game. As for conversion, it's gonna be difficult because of the... So we are an unreformed religion, which gives us a pretty severe penalty in general, certainly enough. And we're a different culture, so we're considered a foreigner with a different religion that rules this state. So the easiest way to solve that problem is just by, getting champions, and instead of recruiting them, you kind of give them land, which is a bit of the... it's a bit of a scummy way to do it, but it works, it works. Alright, speaking of everything, I need to make a decision. How strong is the papacy? The papacy's still out of reach, I think. Yeah, pretty much. We're not on full power, but papacy's pretty much out of reach. This guy is pretty much in reach, but we're not distinguished yet, which is a little bit annoying. So I can only do a small conquer. No, we have no mods running. We run 100% vanilla. I might run some small mods. Oh, that might be an interesting thing to add in, because it probably doesn't really conflict with the conversion. Like things that that large things like governments and new areas, that's all like off limits because the converter will definitely not like that. So, but yeah, something like that. It might be actually interesting to add. Let me before I forget, because this is always interesting. Let's see, Roman Cohorts. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see, Roman flavor. An overall mod adds Roman flavor to the gameplay. Adds 8 new man-at-arms regiments. It's not achievement compatible. There are decisions in here. Might be interesting though to add. I'm gonna take a look at that mod. Not gonna do that today. So I cannot find Is this just cohorts? Let's see. I think it has some Roman flavor because I can't find specifically that's for cohort. Maybe a new EU5. Ooh, no. EU5 is not gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway. Alright, I wanted to check something before that. Which would be a better one to take? I don't think it really matters. But this looks like a better one. Plus it... Actually... the game doesn't really account for that. So let's just take... This. We'll move the flag real fast. Raise the entire army here. I did not check for allies because I am not a smart man. Okay, he did not have any allies. Okay, he's immediately gonna waste some money on that. I would love to see EU5 because I think it could really benefit from a better engine. As you can see with, like, Imperator... From Imperator is the first game they moved into the new, really newer engine. And that proved to be a big success. Like, CK3 is such a different beast in performance and graphics compared to Europa. And I think that's pretty good. Country control progress gain. Yep. It's not really relevant for now, but... So it's still all on the Cloud Switch engine, but it's a new and optimized version. So it's like I think there was EU4 runs in like the latest version of like the Cloud Switch 2 engine. I think this is like 3 or something along those lines. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's like a pretty significant iteration that's better. I don't know what they're planning with EU. I think it... So the last few DLCs have been... Wow, these guys are sieging fast, I guess. The last few DLCs have been received fairly poorly. Seriously? Smaller army. Doesn't even have siege engines. Wow. What a bitch. Yeah, move into the farmlands, please, because that's a better terrain for me, idiot. Yeah, let's not fight in the hills. I don't know what they're planning. If EU5 is even on the plan board, I guess it would take at least 3 years after Vicky before that is gonna be released. Also, I think one of the problems is that we already seen a little bit with the release of Crusader Kings is that people are annoyed with the fact that certain features from CK2 were not in CK3 yet, and by now there's so much in EU4. It's gonna be one hell of a objective to how do you build EU4 without players having the feeling like, oh, all of these cool stuff that got added in by EU4, it's not here. So either need to recreate it in its like close to its entirety, or somehow manage to shift the way the game works. I would love it if they would figure out a system that they could run move away from mana. Because I'm not really that fond of the mana system. They managed to eventually sort of fix that in Imperator Rome. Which I still find a shame that they just dropped it. Like, okay. Good for me. Because Imperator, they did the big 2.0 release, and that was the point where I was like, yeah, no, the game is now fun. If they can start building up, you know, on this, what they're doing right now, it's going to be a pretty good game. And then they just built, and I was like, what? You finally got it. Yeah, I think similar to CK3 would be a lot better, because we still sort of have mana points with how piety and prestige works. There we go. Let's get married. No, we're just doing a duchy. I don't think I have access to religious wars, actually, surprisingly enough. Let's see. Sway against progress. Nice. Okay, cool. I think my spy master at least likes me. Yeah, that's good. So, and it's a decently guy. But, okay. 93% chance of success, so let's take that risk. We've got a faction going against me. Overworked soldiers probably not really that good, but let's do some latrine scrubbing, I guess. Alright, they gain a free martial point. Hard rule. So this is pretty nice, the faction power. Now I just gained the notification there are factions. There we go. It's just a peasantry faction. Okay, that's not a very big deal. Okay, we got that. We got a prisoner taken in siege. Let's ransom him immediately because we're gonna really use the cash. Like part of the reasons we are warring constantly is one, to take terrain and strengthen it by creating vassals that are on our within our culture and that kind of and religion. So, you know, creating a bit of more stable nations, people that actually like me, and gaining large amounts of money. Now, I think, depending on how much cash you have, 26. Nah, I'll take the victory. Alright, disband the army. Grant it to... Do we still have somebody with the correct... Yep, we do. Oh, no, these are already my vassals. Let's see. Opinion of me. So I could actually... If I give him the duchy... So he already holds something. Oh, he holds a barony. Damn it. If I give it to this guy... I'll show you in a second. He has a claim though, so that might be problematic. This guy's a bit on the old side though. I think I'm gonna give it to this guy. Oh right, I get stressed because I'm ambitious. That's a really big problem with the ambition thing. Demand his conversion. Might accept. Let's hope he does. Nah, just right now I just need people that actually will like me at the end of the day. Ah, shit. Well, that fucked up. Alright, considering my spy master is pretty fond of me, let's see if we can try a conversion. Fuck. That's not good. Alright, well, it is what it is. Using to grant to a noble of Roman culture, we can give something. Yeah, you're right. Don't think raiding is useful for me. You know what? Let's have some bit of fun. I don't really have the cash flow to really expand a whole lot. Don't really want to overspend. I definitely don't want to invest in these two because these are really forced provinces are pretty poor. Thanks for the bit. In general, there's a button is advantageous all around. You get a noble of your culture. Wait, what? Hold on. In general, the button is advantageous all around. You get a noble of your culture and religion with potentially high stats. General? You mean what? I have a bit confused here right now. In what menu are you talking about? Oh. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're getting at. Yeah, that might be a good idea for the future. At least better than how I did it now. Yeah, still off limits. Definitely still off limits. This guy would be a smarter way to do it. Let's move this thing around. So it's still close enough to the groom point. Now, I have Forder, so I'd have a little bit less of an issue with landing. So I'm actually going to lead the army myself. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It's only rivers and strait. I think only Forder works with that for northern cultures. Yeah, it's just right now I just need land. I know it's a separate kingdom, but we can create our own kingdom, so I'd rather right now have... Oh, that's... Oh, okay, yeah, nope. I think so, yeah. The culture in... Okay. It's a Sicilian culture going on. Oh, well, we'll have to see... Okay, we can no longer sway that guy. Well, what we could do is... Because I think I can now technically create... Yeah, Duchy of Salerno. If I create this duchy, I can create a custom kingdom. Sliver Mines... Oh, I have no idea what we would do. Oh, that would be here. I guess. Looks like it. Yeah. Can't see the local province right now, because... Yeah, so that would be here. Would be, in, Well, this is gotta be an easy war. Just a little bit of attrition here and there, and then we, Okay, so it's gonna attack, which is fine. Both of these are, yeah, not relevant. I could force them in battle, but... Well, what happened? No prisoners, but it's enough to enforce demands. Okay, so there we go. Alright, now we at least have a landing site here. Let's recuperate a bit. So for the creation of these duchies, I'd need... It's about 150, 250 gold. And... Another 150 here. 300. So... It's about 650 gold. We can create our own kingdom. Which is probably the way to go. Yeah. Aha! You're absolutely correct. I could raid a Pope. I think can I raid with this guy? Yeah, we can raid. Oh, right, yeah, I should show you the culture. So the tenets for Hellenism are communal identity, esotericism, and astrology. That reminds me, I can actually divine the stars. And let's work off some stress. Nah, don't really have that much stress. Sins and virtues, gluttonous, greedy, and arbitrary sins. Yes, definitely is. Probably is also on the reform is when we remove. What I tend to remove is always is male dominated and go to for equality, because it just gives you a little bit more freedom in who rules and who doesn't. Actually, there we go. Mercenary higher cost lower. That's not really that relevant. And our cultural tendencies are formation fighting experts, logistics, which is actually legalistic. Sorry, title creation cost is cheaper, which is really nice. We're a really good man at arms. Some poetry and hereditary hierarchy. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, Hellenism was pretty adaptive. Still mostly in a male-dominated society, but I don't think that was necessarily... Oh, wait, how am I at 5? Oh, fuck, yeah, of course I'm at 5. A noble of Roman culture. I actually never realized that that was a button. I'll be truly honest with that. Not a great guy. Yeah, it's 10 intrigues, not bad. But that's definitely a better button right now. But yeah, it still was mostly a patriarchal society. But women in certain roles, especially the religious one, held quite a lot of sway. So yeah, that makes sense. All right, so this guy is now at war with the other guy, which is actually the perfect moment for me to, you know, go in there. I'm actually gonna just for now move the flag over. Declare the war. We're gonna see if we can take over the capital. That's the strongest one that they have. The downside of doing this is that it just takes a little bit longer for the rest to arrive, but it saves me the money from shipping over troops. So let's just start by sieging some stuff. Acquaintance is taken prisoner. Oh. That guy's an acquaintance there because I went to war with him. It's not really because I like him. Right. Why can I do this again? 8085. That's annoying. That's tight. Oh, that's still 14 years away. Not that great. I got a new steward in. Like, why are these guys even considered powerful vassals? Holy shit, this guy's like 20. Huh. Okay, so is it gonna sail over, I guess? Yep. Oh well. Probably not the worst of it. That might be bad. Anyway, I think if I can siege his capital down, I still win this one. How is my wife doing? So far, we haven't really made kids yet. Then again, she's 17. I'm 22, so that's actually not that odd of a... Oh, so we can get concubines? Kind of glad right now I built the extra fort. Is that finished, actually? Yes, so at least I have another fort level then. Which he doesn't. Good. Now we are assaulting a mountain fort, which takes a little bit longer. I think mountains still have a... Might be confusing EU4 stuff right now. He has 1.3 a day. I have 1.2. Interesting. Let's try to do this. Well, we're wounded. Why are you somehow sieging faster? You don't have... Oh, he does have artillery. We have less siege weapons. Give her money and make her convert. Instead of giving her valuable war assets, just sway and romance her, yeah. Let's just romance her. Ugh, 10%. Oh, she would accept. I can just convert her. That's easy. Wow, my wife actually likes me. Huh. Do no more what's necessary. Excellent work. Reduce disease symptoms. Wait, I'm ill again? I thought I was wounded. You're the guy that's... No, this guy even has siege engineering. How are we losing against... Oh, well. Okay, we ended our scheme there. I think I just started romancing. Did I start romancing my wife? No. It's good for prestige, so let's just... 20%, that's still pretty low. Let's start a seducer. 55. I like those odds. You know, you need to get out there. You need to just take a risk. Tell a woman that you like her. Show some interest. And then get shut down. Very disappointing. Oh. He's moving over. Interesting. Let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, I decided to thematically to give him quick, because you know Julius was a pretty smart lad. I did give him athletic for the small health boost. I'm gonna want to wait and see what he's gonna do. Okay, so he is gonna land. That's not a smart plan. Yep, fight me in the open fields, please. Thank you. The AI is so hell-bent always to... Okay, we're alive again. There we go. Oh, we just stack wiped the guy. That's pretty bad for him. Yeah, let's just siege this down. Noise stack wipe. Good shit. Yeah, it's based off the Julii Caesare family. Which was a family before the word. You can force convert people you capture. You are absolutely correct. Negotiate release. I might be... this guy is a lunatic. Well, let's just demand his conversion. He will not accept. Wow. Is reluctant to convert. Is he zealous? Oh, he's zealous. Prisoners. I have a load of prisoners, actually. She is, how old? 44. Doesn't really work. So let's sell her. Well, ransom is like the technical term. She's not of any interest to me. So we can negotiate this one. Demand conversion and recruit him. And we'll gain a hook. Yeah. At least we gained some people of the correct standings. He's also a notorious womanizer who was nearly slapped by the senator's wife, so gotta have fun with your vessels. We're related to him, we aren't him. No, yeah. We might actually get some poor family traits out there at some point. Yeah, same thing here. Just trying to figure out who is worth money and who isn't. Otherwise, let's just... Oh, that's... Nope. You have to be worth... No, he's not even worth any money either. Demand conversion. Recruit. Can you renounce your claims? Thank you. Wow. Most of these actually really are... Okay, at least I got a couple of people in here that are, you know... of some good use. Right, got counter control issue. That will be resolved after the war. Let's see, let's leave, station some besiegers. Okay, cool, that's guys also, like I seem to have a lot of people with military engineer. I go on a tier system. Explain. I'm interested. Because right now I'm fairly... I just need people. Alright, there we go. But that's this guy, so let's ransom him. Because I'm already won the war. Yeah, I'll take the 50 ducats. Thank you. First ruler himself, second close family, third country, fourth courtiers. Yes, that's true. You know what? Oh, yes. Yeah. That's true. I don't know. A flower display. I think that she'd like that. I don't know. I've never talked to my wife before. Well, she likes it. Good. Alright. I'll call it for now. The war's costing me more money and manpower than is worth it. Disband everybody. Let's see. Grant 2. This guy would make a good steward. So, he's Hellenistic and he's Roman. Like, that is the perfect guy to do that. There we go. It's slow growing, but it is growing, which is the entire idea. Yeah, because I want to see if I can get the kingdom title ASAP. Now, we're still fairly young, so I think we can still get the Sardinia War over with before too long. The title requires me to... Okay, so that's one more war, which I can do probably in... How long is this truce going to last? 5 years. So if I can get up to... Let's say... move my leg. I'm just sitting on my foot. Also... I think this guy swapped the ruler. Nope, still the same guy. No, I don't care about the kingdom. I'm going to create my own. It's a lot easier. Because I just found a new kingdom. Just need some more prestige, which we're moving towards too. And as long as we're warring as much as we do, should be fine. Italy, why haven't you collapsed yet? She's weak though, that's good. Pope is not that strong. We're not super powerful, but... We'll be forming the Roman kingdom, I guess. Because I think even the creation of titles... I don't think it really matters if I... we go for like the Kingdom of Sicily. It's still... Yeah, it costs me even more, actually. It requires me one less duchy title. I think that might be the advantage, but still, I need some more land than I have right now. Let's see. I know very little about my wife. She is sadistic, cynical, and calm. Okay. She has... also border gore. Yeah, you know. Border gore is fun, isn't it? Let's be entertained. East of Indus, something pious. I don't think she's that pious. I don't know. Celebrations come to the end. The clerks of Rufus Warner, I guess, would like to hear a chance to impress Danuta. Oh, she's called Danuta? That's even worse. Yeah, no, that was wrong. Ah, damn it. Yeah. I was wrong. It happens. Speaking of expansion, I might go across the sea. Okay, what would be the best one to go for? Ragusa might make sense. Like, all of this is fairly poor terrain. However, this contains a city-state. I thought you didn't make Romagna just assimilate it into Italy, just to how bad it looks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna create my own kingdom, though. Have an available perk. A man's home. That reminds me, we had the war, so I probably need to... Yep, re-increase my country controller. Right, let's take a look at this. I have a truce for 19 more months with the southern area here. I don't think I can take you on yet. You're still... Oh, you're definitely off limits. I think I'm gonna leave Crete for what is. It seems to be a bit of a out of reach kind of thing to do. However, I think the Balkans, they look very appetizing. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, you. That's also a really poor province to have. Oh man. Should go for Dalmatia. They should be fairly weak. Could do that. Yeah, 700. It also looks like a bit of a better province to, you know, have a vassal in. You know what? Yep. Is it so? No. They're all... No, they're all kingdoms. This bothers me. You know what? I really hate the fact that we have a republic here, and the game doesn't allow me to play it. Anyway, Dalmatia seems to... but they are allied to another guy. Ooh, that's a little bit too much, I think, especially since we get across the water. I think I'm just gonna kill this guy first. Kill him. Oh, I am out of prestige. That is... Let's fix that issue first. Let's call... Ah, crap, that cost me money. Well... Let's go on a hunt. I need the war. Damn it. Let's see what we have. Well, it is more prestige, so that works, I guess. You're an impressive man, but I don't like you that way. Only Zeus knows what the future might hold for us. Wow. Renounced by your own wife. Unlucky you. Fucking hell. Well, we got the prestige that we needed, so hey ho, let's go to war. So wait, is this like... Oh wait, I think this might be... Yes, it's still Dalmatia. Can I learn her language? It helps. I'm not gonna learn Polish. Point of principle. No. Just, you know, it's always fun to make fun of the Polish. Speaking of which, I'm a little bit concerned for the fact that I still haven't have a child yet. Which is a bit worrisome. Do I have a fertile woman in my basement somewhere? No. Useless people. I could execute them. Oh god, I'm just... Damn it. Yeah, I think it is time to go outside of my marriage. Okay, first things first, let's have a war. Let's see if I can find myself a wife here. Well, you could tell his wife's... Yeah, that might be true. It could maybe help. Oh, it's not Polish. Oh, let's learn it. It's fine. There will be people watching this. Because I know I have some viewers from those areas. I've been in trouble with Poland before, actually. That's a very... Or I got a bit of a hate mail at some point from some Polish people, as well as in the comments. We were playing Hearthstone 4, and I believe it was a mod. I can't remember which one it was. But I said, let's restore the historical Russian borders. By doing that, I attacked Poland, and I just took out Poland. And some guy in the comment, and then later, I think it might be the same person, but different, you know, like usernames, that kind of stuff. I got a couple of angry emails stating like some Polish pride there, which was really funny because the only response I had, well, throughout history, yeah, I think it was the World War I mod. I can't remember exactly. No, it can't be World War I because in World War I it was owned by the Russians, but at least I was going on for the World War I borders. At least that was the joke, right? Guy didn't take it in stride. Like, oh, we've been a nation since, like, 17-something-ish. And I was like, yeah, but in 18-something-ish, you didn't exist. Like, it's the same thing now with what's happening in Ukraine. It's Russia saying, like, oh, but this is historical Russian territory. Well, it really depends on who you're asking. Also, I need to swap commander real fast. Oh, that's a bad idea, apparently. Let's give... Oh, wow, yeah, this guy has a lot more skill. Oh, fork. Ugh. Fine, I'll go home first. With that logic, you know, what's happening, like, Russia's claiming, like, oh, Ukraine is historical Russian territory. Oh, she's pregnant, thank fucking God. It also has been a historical Lithuanian territory. It has been historically been the Great Whore territory. It has been historically been... Like, everybody has owned everything. Damn, she's sick. That's really bad. But everybody has literally owned nearly everything in history. Like, Rome owned most of the fucking... You know, European nation. It's... that logic. I love the fact that in response to that, the Japanese have... this would be a really good guy to get. So can I negotiate a release for him and recruit him and demand his conversion? Oh, he might be a zealot then, I guess? Ah, he is zealous. Yeah, well. His ransom will not really do me any good. So, yeah, let's get rid of the troublemakers. But yeah, I find it rather funny. It's like, really? I don't think we live in a time and an age anymore where we can claim historical fucking territory. Can you imagine, like, Germany reclaiming Alsace-Lorraine? Which I think is around here-ish. If some of these maps are a little bit confusing, especially considering a different... But there's this territory here, which is historically, you know, German territory. There are cities there that have German names. It's French territory, the people speak French and everything like that, but it used to be... let's wait, by the way, for the recently disembarked modifier. Well, yeah, but that's exactly, like, at certain points of history, we've all owned stuff, which, you know, it would be like the Dutch declaring war on Belgium, because Belgium used to be historical Dutch territory. So what kind of fucking logic is that? We don't live in the time of imperialism anymore. Fuck off, right? Like with that logic, the UK could attack England again, or wow, that doesn't make any sense. UK could attack Ireland again. Hell, UK could attack most of the fucking world with that logic, considering like half the nations in the world used to be former British colonies at one point or another. It's just a very faulty fucking logic. But it's all these stupid modern excuses, right? Oh no, we're denazifying a government. But... Wait, she's pregnant again? Interesting. But we're like denazifying a government. What? You mean a democratically chosen government that got elected after the guy that you really liked got ousted for severe corruption? Yeah, I would agree with you. Ethiopia is a very, very old nation. Oh god, I'm gonna waste prestige. Oh well, I suppose it's education in a sense. That's pretty good. And that's you not attacking Belgium, you know the obvious stuff. Yeah. It's such a fucking farce. Like the funniest thing, which is actually kind of sad, but it's like a sad, funny thing, is that like China's doing the same thing, so let's not talk about China. But the most sad slash hilarious thing about it is like we've been in threat for like Russia, like what Russia potentially could do, right? For so long, since the end of World War II. And they're attacking, like the superpower nations, a nation we considered a superpower is attacking it's just a minor nation, like not even another great power. And it's ridiculous how poorly that assault is going. Utterly ridiculous. Okay, let's start selling some people off. You don't want him, sadly enough, but he wants his kid back. Who is this? We could potentially... Yeah, we'll get her in. She's a bit... Yeah, exactly. But I might be a little bit my age, but I'm still have some memory of, because I grew up in the 90s, right? I am actually born in the 80s. Yeah, don't think too much about it. I'm born in 89, so I'm technically, I wouldn't call myself an 80s child. Not in the slightest. Okay, I'm looking for somebody with good stats. Not really. Let's put another random Roman on there. That's pretty good. Mr. Spymaster, you've been replaced by this guy. He even wears like the correct outfit. I love it. But yeah, no, it's weird to see a nation that, like, how much culture from the West revolves around Russia being this big scary entity, and then this is basically the result. It's weird, right? It's just weird. We expected so much, and we got very, very little in return. It's not that that's a bad thing, but it's just, yeah. Fair enough. Like, the problem is, it is a nation that, while its conventional military might be failing, they quickly started already using like stuff that's deemed illegal by international war laws, like the thermobarbaric weapons that they've been using, certain other stuff. Like, there's a genuine fear that they will use gas attack or that kind of stuff. Like, holy fucking shit. Fuck off, Russia. Can you just not do this, please? Oh, we're no longer in truce with this idiot. Can't do a duchy conquest yet. What is the most profitable region here? What is your capital? I would say that would be this one. Reggio Calabria. I want the Reggio de Calabria. Concordarci. Ah, right. I am. Oh, I'm at minus 60 prestige. Whoops. I have a naming rule for my family. Cool. That's like the perfect timing. I have a son. I have opened a list of... I had opened a list. And I think I accidentally closed the list. No, where is it? No. There we go. I closed an entire window of things. There we go. I have a genealogical table for him. So the first actual guy that we know of from that is related, it is Lucius. The name is Lucius Julius, which had his first child was Sextus Julius Caesar, or Caesar would actually be true. You could use names as a good way to use your points. That would be true. I technically have a naming rights scheme on the Patreon, though, so I kind of need to adhere to that. And I'll keep my heirs in here, but if you want to get a name in, yeah. I'm sorry, I always hate to say this, but there's a reason I gave that naming right, put it on there. I don't know. It's, so yeah, Kebab actually has one of the names. But I might use your Patreon name and not your Twitch name, if you don't mind, Kebab. No, Italianify it a little bit. Alright, I am going to commission an artifact, I think, because as things stand, I don't really have a lot of room of maneuverability, so I'd rather just spend some money on getting antiquarian. Oh, he's average, so it's not bad, not good, not great. Giovanni is your Italian name. Well, that is a lot easier to do. Okay, I can't remember which one gave. Was it the crown or the regalia? Was the crown gave you prestige? The regalia gave you piety? Ooh, I think that was the way around it goes. Nah, we'll risk it. Caitlin gained some 40 opinion of me. She still hates the living shit out of me. My acquaintances have died. Okay, well. New lifestyle perk. Alright. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That has no longer fucks with control. Inspiration, a motto over the ages. I can hear my beneficiary Caitlin muttering to herself across the hall. I need something great, something epic to make my creation stand out from the uninspired masses. But just what? When her spirited eyes meet mine, she breaks into a huge smile. Amazing. My lord, what an amazing idea. Just perfect. What do you think of adding your family's motto to the commission? I think that sounds somewhat lovely. I could really use the renown as well, because we are not really getting any. Thanks, admittee. It's not really specific to each one certain relic give you prestige. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a bigger chance on prestige. Like the weapon has a bigger chance on prowess and martial skills and the armor more defensive skills. I thought there was a weighted there, but I might be wrong. I haven't really played a lot with the latest patch. Sadly enough. Limited amount of time. Ooh, no. Let's bring this to my attention. Just a limited amount of time. I want like a lot of, like the 2 games I've actually really been playing a lot lately. I've been playing. I've 100% at Cyberpunk. Did 2.5 full playthroughs, and then Elden Ring. I got sucked in, and Elden Ring is oh, that is interesting. Italy is burning. Good. Elden Ring is been sucking up a whole lot of my time. I need to start. I can't seduce my wife, but I need to find. Is there a woman somewhere in my nation that I can? Courtiers. This is a woman. Let's try to seduce her. Because it gets a large amount of prestige if you manage to pull it off. Is she married? Yeah. I think most women in my nation might be married. We could take her as a concubine, I think. Is it an inheritable trait? No. I don't really feel like to... It's ridiculous. Good a keeper of Doc's personal collection. Have response to ensure the quality of your work. You'll see it once it's finished. Stick to your own duties, Gundo. I'd rather have the woman do what she does. She seems nice. I might get something that's completely cursed and made by the devil, but that's beside the point, right? Or is that the point? One doesn't know. I think we need money, and I can use the prestige. So why don't we? Let's move this thing over here. Actually, raise some local raiders, and have a bit of fun, and maybe burn down Rome. While we're at it, you know, might as well burn down Rome. We might want to. How much strong is Rome? Rome is pretty powerful, so that might be actually rather tricky to pull off. So by the time I arrive, it will probably be large army softening it. But considering that Italy now is fighting in a civil war, it's the perfect time to steal some shit. My wife Danuta has recovered from her consumption. Wonderful news! A scheme at court. My spine will come to need me. It's plotting to kill my champion Musco. You must stop this villain. You bastard! Can I imprison you for that? Nope. Already trying to murder somebody is not enough. Wait, what? It's still low control? I thought I was... Did I not tell my dude to... Oh, I did not. Oh, wait, we had the Civil War. Alright, you know what? Let's take a risk. I like taking risks. It's actually not true. I don't really like taking risks, but I think it's a necessary evil occasionally. Oh, got some bad impressions. Oopsie. Let's see. will not use archer cavalry or light cavalry at any time, so I think just holding a pastoral lance will be of no benefit. I'm gonna spend some money on upgrading the main building, because I need cash, I need prestige, I need to spend time on doing something rather than nothing. Oh, we've almost done converting our lands. Good. Alright, got some prestige out of it, and got some cash out of it. That's good. Still need... We became the cultural head of the Roman culture? Really? Oh, fuck, of course, it didn't exist. I was literally the only one that was Roman, so... on to the next one, I guess. Yeah, let's stick with the current province. I think this is surely... Yeah, let's stick with the Benevito one. Let's see, Italy, how are you looking? Oh god. Italy? What happened? I might be able to eat a little bit of Italy. How many wars are they in? Oh, okay, fuck, they recovered. Apparently I've also got a very good quality of army. That's pretty good, actually. It's many us to the cast for weak my leadership, guards enforcement. My boss, my name is Goldman, your highness. I traveled far and wide, so many things, but I'm aware of the road. Allowed to stay. Yeah, but I need you to convert. Ugh, he's French. Ew. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, he's not Roman, see, that's the problem. A Kaiser crown, which is rather apt, to be honest. The word Kaiser, or well, a king as well, actually comes from Caesar. Actually. We say Caesar, but he was, I wanted to say Julio. I don't know why, but it was Julius Caesar. The C was pronounced as a K in Latin as well as in Greek. I don't know about Greek, actually, but I know for sure it was in Latin. Why do I keep getting ill? Yeah, exactly. Kaiser comes from Caesar, yeah, or Caesar. It's kind of weird because in English Caesar would be accurate, but in Latin it would be probably more akin to Kaiser, or Kaiser. Not to be confused with the German word for cheese, which is Käse. But yeah, no, it's yeah. Okay, Italy, I need you to go in a big war, preferably against yourself. Okay, Francia managed to split into Bavaria as well. Alright, let's go on. Well, oh, that's not good. Byzantines ate that. Darn it. We're pretty close to be able to box up against Italy. Which is good. So, alright. I'm kind of murked by the prestige issue, though. I could keep hunting and feasting, but that's super expensive, and I think I'd rather spend a little bit at least on increasing my realm. How old am I by now? Besides the fact that I'm being constantly sick. I'm only 28, so we're 10 years in? Yeah. Now, this is a good one to raid. We've got a fort, we got a city, and we got a thing. Oddly enough, Latin it's spelled same as in English, but yeah, exactly. The spelling is the same, but it's as I mentioned, the C in Latin is pronounced as a K. Let's start a second one. Oh, she did like it. Nice. Hey, my wife's pregnant. Pooping out all the kids. Speaking of which, let's get you a martial education, because that's going to be very important. Let's educate the child. I'll do so myself. Let's see if we can get you a marriage. Let's sort by age, because I'd rather have... Okay, there's not a whole lot on the list. Okay, cool. And Latin is technically a lost language. We do not actually know 100% sure how words were pronounced. Because the language didn't survive. Or am I confusing ancient Greek here? Oh god. Like, I'm digging into some old memories of the antiquities and the late Roman era, and it's been years since I last did any real interest in this area. Interesting. Are they going to go to war? No. Ah, I'm glad to be well again. I am. Oh, right. Yeah, no, of course they're slightly pissed because I've been raiding them. Oopsie. Alright, we'll disband. Okay, open the inventory. We are wearing the crown, right? Oh, we aren't wearing it. Oops, that makes it a little bit more difficult. The thing is, how far am I off from... Okay, so I'm pretty close to illustrious. So technically Latin isn't dead, as it is official language, in fact, considering... Fair enough. It isn't a dead language, but I think it is... it's not really... on average, it isn't spoken anymore. I remember something, and I can't remember if it was Latin or Greek. Well, let's, you know, poop out another child somewhere else. It was Latin or Greek, which we actually do not know the actual pronunciation of the language. Alright, so we can romance her potentially. Latin is a dead language, Greek evolved, but today the Greeks have been so influenced by Turkish that it doesn't look like it's all Greek. Fair enough, yeah. I always like to sing a song. Haha. Great. Artifact claim purchased. Wait, who the fuck did what now? Did somebody purchase a claim on my artifact? Who the hell do you think you are? I had this made. How the hell can you have a claim on an artifact that I made, you dumb cunt? I should punish him for it, but he is protected by this numbnuts. Huh. As much as I like to declare war, I can't, because I don't have the thing. Maybe the Greeks go back to Oak Creek. I doubt that they can. Yeah, he's a charming little bugger, isn't he? Look at that face. Look at that face. Also, I hate the hat. I'll be honest. Let's see if we can make this guy look a little bit less... handwear? Oh, headwear. I kind of always prefer to wearing nothing. It's kind of interesting. Oh, we were Byzantine High. I think this makes slightly more sense. Apply the change. And then you should go back to speaking Saxon. Anglo-Saxon, mind you. Well, English, like, in all honesty, English is a mixture between Celtic, Anglo-Saxonism, which is a broader language, as well as French and the Norman language. And it's Norman, I don't mean the Scandinavian language, but the language that the Normans had taken, which is a mixture between French and these Scandinavian Northern language. English, it's like a bastardization of... And some Latin, of course, yes. But it is a bastardization of a language. It's not even funny anymore. Most hilarious thing would be claiming English heritage is completely bullshit, because there is no such thing as English heritage. It's such a mixture between so many different different languages. It's not even funny anymore. So yeah, it has a mine. I might want to take this back at some point, maybe. I don't know. I believe in Rome you can have some. You have the Colosseum, which is really good. Army gold maintenance 5% is pretty good. And the Aurelian Walls is also really good. Okay, interesting. So we've been declared war on by an independent nation. That's just my man at arms. Let's just raise everything here, please. Okay, interesting. Easiest to deduce that English is very much a Germanic language just due to the similarities that they share. Well, yeah, the Celtic element got mostly lost. So, yeah, with that logic added onto it. I'm seriously considering... maybe joining in with the Byzantines. As much as I... Let's just claim the bastard. I don't think... I think adultering is... yeah, it's not really smart within the Hellenic religion, but yeah. I need kids. Wait. Oh, Decimus got named by his mother. Well, it's a good name. Educate child. And Popea. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't... Yeah, I probably lost some piety. Come on, can we just catch this asshole? Yes, okay, thank you. Alright, hey, good luck. You can catch everything on the yip-tips. This is why I like the no bass instead of religion, because you can sleep around all you want and there's no bastardry. That is actually very good point. Okay, so I think I just created an artifact. Yes, too many kids are also bad, but for now, for a starting family, getting large amounts of kids is actually more important than anything else. Because we need to get the family tree to extend as far as we can. Okay, she liked my hair. Creepy. Oh, interesting. We have a bit of a Byzantine civil war, apparently. Oh no, I am at war with half of the Byzantine Empire. Athens declared war on me, apparently. This one game was playing in Spain, created an option of Catholicism where you had unrestricted marriage and all adultery was accepted and there was no bias. Just see how much chaos it would cause. I assumed that would cause a large amount of chaos. So who actually declared the war on me then? Like, who is the primary... Seriously, Athens? Oh, Athens is fairly powerful. I might need to join in and ask for vassalage under this idiot. What are we actually fighting for? Oh, is this for the artifact? Like, seriously, this is... Okay, so... How can this guy get a claim on an artifact that I created? It's not even old. And that's my house name on it. We're not related. How the hell did he get a claim? Do I still have an alliance? Yeah. Call him in. Yeah, I know I can buy a claim, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you think about it logically, he literally says like, hey, that artifact that man created last year, I rightfully own. And to that I say, how is that even possible? How does that work? What logic is being used there, right? He doesn't attrition right now, so I probably want to take this battle as soon as we can. Why would you... I mean, it's a pretty stupid reason, if anything. Probably the best way is just give him up. Yeah. Depends if I can win this war. If I can win the war, it's good prestige, and then I'll still probably swear fealty. Please capture the guy. No, at least won the fight. That's pretty good. If I can win this war, I get a sizable chunk of prestige out of it. I might be able to white piece it. Yeah, it still gains a decent amount of prestige. I think I'm gonna try to white piece it. We'll swear fealty and just take this safe route. Because the fact that the Byzantines are actually eyeing up on me is a bit scary. Yeah, we definitely. I think we can win. Might be able to win this, but it depends a little bit if he pulls in more. Yeah, he pulled in another guy. God, these are weak. Okay, well, we got absolute control, which is rather great, which also should increase my potential army size a little bit. I gained the prestige anyway. So that's, you know, a good way to not really create an infinite amount of bastards, but gain decent amounts of prestige. Does that end my sway? Yeah. Yeah, cool. We romanced that one already. Let's romance her. It's not really my style, I guess, but fair enough. Yeah, but I want to get the siege done. Plus, I have still an numerical advantage anyway. Plus, it's some home terrain. We have a superior commander, so I'm not really worried about it right now. It's probably gonna run anyway. There are my allies. Yeah, I told you he was gonna run. Bastard. I was gonna title assurance so to seduce Basilia's wife, although she might still never. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny, yeah. Might be a good way to deal with it. Oh yeah, this guy's an idiot. Oh, we could potentially kill / capture him. We didn't, but get some money for ransoming this douchebag. I don't want to spend prestige right now. Because I barely have it. What we probably are going to do is swear fealty under Byzantine and then just grow out myself here in Italy and Africa. I don't know. I still really do not want to enter under fealty under somebody else. I'd rather form my own kingdom and just hit upwards. It is more interesting. Good swear the Brazilians or Italy both have advantages because you can expand in the Italian peninsula. Yeah, so the end goal is gotta be the same, right? We just gotta have our expansion. He will accept a white piece. If I enforce them, I can actually use the money. And considering that we are winning, oh man, this guy's not gonna be happy. Recently landed, and he's already gonna get an army on his ass. Oh, you're not gonna make it out? What makes you think that? You might not have the debuff anymore. Okay. I'm sorry I can't do this. Sorry, I don't want to spend prestige or money right now. Nope. Oh, we got half of the army. It's more of a do you want to fight the Basilians or do you want to fight Italy? Because in the long run you have to take... Yes. No, I think for the Roman decision, I actually need mostly Byzantine territory. Oh shit, sorry, I just didn't give the... Do you have a daughter or a son? It's not a daughter. We'll give her a diplomatic education. And I think I wanted to say my wife. No, that's a marriage. Don't marry her off yet. Educate the child, dumb nuts. My wife's probably up high in the list, yeah. Just educate our kids. Don't let anybody else make a use of it. Probably the same for this one. Oh, we can legitimize this one? Oh, my wife doesn't like it. But she's now part of the family. Where the hell is she? Why is she over there? Okay. Can I invite you over? No. Huh? Yeah, I think the thing is, if the way things are going, I can oh, Italy split off. Right, I'm gonna stay independent. I can win this on my own. I need to secure another province, which can be from which nation is this? Spoleto. I'll duel. Oh crap! I lost. A 75% chance of winning, but I still lost it. If we can keep these fights going successfully, we'll be... Got a ticking war score, I believe. I actually don't know. Yeah, I do. Oh, I can't bypass that. That's a little annoying. Alright, let's siege this one. At some point, this guy needs to go bankrupt as well. It's gonna be a while. He just keeps pulling in more people. How do you... Son of a bitch. Alliance power. Yeah, they're around the same age. So let's pull that in. Alright. I'm gonna call in more people. If he's gonna call in more people, I'm gonna call in more people. Excellent. Ooh. I don't need just no. I'll chuck them out. I can spend a little bit on that. That's not really the biggest worry. Okay, we're winning this one. That's good. I need the 160 ducats. Then I can create the 2 provinces from Napoli and Salerno here. And then I can create the Roman kingdom, I guess we'll start off with. Then I need to have a deep hard think of what we actually want to, how we want to continue this. 1 a day versus 1.3 day. Okay, so we have this siege. Max 50 days left. Max 4 months left, yeah. So I have the siege. Alright. Oh! Okay. Interesting. She apparently lost her hair as well. Don't know what happened there. Like a slightly too aggressive undress command there by the game. Good. We have the allied army to assist as well. I got attrition going in as well. I think I have this one. Got a hybrid culture. Don't really care about those. 97. Oh, if I can kill this army, I think will be good. Winning, this is a good one. Seems that also that Byzantium doesn't really have any claims on me just yet. It was just the artifact war. By winning this, I think he might lose his claim. I do not know for sure. Hopefully. There we go. Enforce demands. Yeah, lost his claim. Needs to pay a large amount of cash. Alright, cool. Disband the army. Now, you... Okay, this guy is actually fairly powerful. Interesting. And he has a decently sized alliance. Is this like... No. So what if I would declare war. What is the predicted strength? It's in my advantage, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it. There we go. Raise the army. Because this should give me my 3 provinces. From my forcing demands, I don't get any money, but I get some fame and war squad. I'm definitely gonna need some fame. We'll probably play a defensive one. We have some good terrain that we can potentially put a defensive fight in. Yeah, we'll do the Kingdom of Rome. Okay, that's a lot larger than I anticipated. Wait, how did you pull 2,000 out of you? Oh, you already had 2,000. Okay, might have overestimated the numbers a little bit. Yeah, apparently the numbers were completely off. I might merc up, if necessary. Let's see... I think I can really use the money, so... 20 ducats is not great, but I could really use the money, so... yeah, we might merc it up if we really need to. That's actually not a bad idea. Don't want to spend too much. Let's see. Oh, we have a pretty. Oh, wow, we have a pretty sizable amount of cash just laying there. All right, get our overseer, and we'll get for strategist next. Because I don't really fight myself, so should not really bother with that too much. As for family, I probably might start with kin and then go for blood. Blood is also good. I think we need to grow the family. That's going to be very important. So we're taking a war goal, we at least have the advantage in the start, and then we need to kind of see if we can bleed off some of his men through attrition. Oh, right, this would give me potentially free artifact. So this gives me a halberd. I think I'm going to just go for a blade. Okay, so we have the war goal, so that's pretty good. And we have this 28-year-old. Can we ransom her? 6 ducats is not a bad amount. I really shouldn't shy away from hiring some mercenaries. Let's see. What do we have a clue what he's running? What his army looks like? Come on, can I get some info? Pikemen. He's got some horses. A lot of pikes. Pikes and archers. So we want something that actually counters pikemen, which are considered spearmen, which are countered by heavy infantry. I don't think there is heavy infantry here. Thanks. Wasn't that hard, because it seems most of them are fairly weak. You know what? The Sicilian Contieri band sounds like a nice... It's also a better guy. Let's get these guys. It's a bit expensive, but... Billhook artifact. You know what? Let's take the artifact for now. I made this one myself. Looks like a nice weapon. Lowers my prestige, but it gives me some levy reinforcement rate. It's not the greatest, but you know. Ah, cool. He's moving. Okay, that's a good sign. So we're not even bigger than he is, but he is moving out of it. I'm gonna keep track of him. I don't know what his commander skill is. It's probably not really... Ah, that's the clever one. Oh, he's gonna take ship? Wait, what the hell? Okay, I might be able to intercept this guy. Even though I got a river crossing penalty, I do get a smaller army that I can, you know, take out. Hey, so far, pretty good. Seems that my my Roman strategies are really working out. Okay. I don't think... okay, what is he gonna do? Interesting. Ah, we have our first allied armies coming in. Yeah, that guy's gonna get stuck. I can't help you with that, sorry. He's gonna chase that. I have a hook on you? Who are you? I have no idea. Cause you focus towards Sicilia. Oh, that is interesting. Because that's the wrong culture. It's bad for my allies, but it's pretty good in the long run. That he's just weakening himself. Wait, what? Oh, he's fleeing when we lost track. So like, wait, why is it? We can assist. It's they're stacked up, but I can't see the enemy army in. Depending on how fast he can siege this, we may or may not. Let's see, 5 months remaining. Oh, that might be. Interesting. 1.4 a day, 1.1 a day. Level 2 fort versus level 3 fort. That's why. Hey, my wife's pregnant again. Why doesn't she like me? Oh, we legitimate a bastard. Oops. 0. Sadistic just likes just. My wife and I are just not really that compatible, are we? I'm gonna try to learn our language again. That might actually help. Okay, now it looks like we got the siege though. 26 days versus 50 something days. Yeah, and we have 30 days to relieve the fort here. Please just finish the siege. There we go. I don't know if we can make it in time though. I don't think I have a commander that has... No, I don't think so. I can't remember what it looked like, even the icon. I believe there was one that gave you some extra land movement speed, but might be wrong. And, okay, for a second I thought he broke off the siege, but he didn't. This should be a fairly fast one, though. Fort's probably not resupplied yet. What are we looking at? 3 months, that's not bad. I hope this is not going to be one of those ring around the rosy wars. Let's try it. Okay, we got it. Cool. Yeah, that's 5 months. This is 3 months. Okay, good. I might want to up this one. I can afford the maintenance to run it. So... And we're still fairly young, so I think I can get the 300 gold also fairly easily. So... We get a large amount of prestige from creating the titles as well. Gives me the option to declare a couple of wars. Yep. Oh, crap. We lost progress. This is a bad... No, it actually doesn't matter. I thought I thought I'd cross directly in there, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Please, get there in time. Terrain here sucks. But not a daughter. Might be a good one, yeah. Okay, he's pulling out, good. That actually might be a good one, yeah. Depends a little bit on how powerful the Pope is. If the Pope is weaker than I am, I might strike early on Rome. But, okay, we got a prisoner, ransom him. Nobody wants him. Alright, well, start sieging this one, I guess. So far, we're doing pretty good. We are making money, even though we got raised armies. That is true. That is true. I have ran into that problem before. That it's just that he's mostly because he's stupidly rich. I also don't really know why this guy's making this much money. Empty council position. Oh, my chancellor is out. Damn, that is poor stats. Can I reassign you to maybe... Also, let's assign this guy in. And... how good are you? Better. Can I swap... Wait, what? So I'll assign him, and then we'll see if we can switch him around with... my spy master. There we go. The indulgence is part of community tenant is pretty OP for money making. Oh right, yeah. Okay, we got a good army size here. Why do you hate me? Cultural acceptance? He's Lombard. So speaking of Roman culture, what are we running on innovations? Oh, we'll just run the same one as our fascination is right now. Let me check. 4 months. 4 months. That's not great. Let's leave besiegers. 18. Okay, that's still enough. We have a new lifestyle trait. Let's get Bellegistum. That's pretty useful. Probably should have taken it earlier. When you reform, take communion and make the head of faith temporal, you'll be loaded. Yeah, but I'm probably for reform it. I want to probably stick with something a little bit more like narratively historical and not gameplay wise. I don't know yet. We are pretty far off from there. We still need to take Rome and a couple of other ones, and then we need to be lucky that the game actually allows me to convert, because I've had the problem before that it didn't allow me to convert Hellenism. Alright, cool. Enforce the demands, not because of prisoners, so there's no real prisoners that we can sell off. Got Kappa. Right, yeah, as things stand, we can create 2 more... We can usurp this one for 250. Ooh, that's rather expensive. We can create Salerno for 175. Is there... I think I can risk it. So we'll usurp this one. Italy is weakening as well as the Civil War. Italy is really weak. So I might be able to pick up this province here. Body. Yeah, she's definitely able to pull it off. So we'll raise everything here. Also, I think it's just a good idea to start sieging parts of Italy for money. Well, naturally, it actually makes sense to revive Hellenism as a move from when it's really close to the Pope, so you can... Oh, that's fair enough. You hate text-to-speech? I don't know where does that come from. Right. Well, we did help him with his bandit problem, but we'll take over the siege, so... Nice. Okay. Okay, my sons are receiving good tutelage. That's always good. Who are they at war with exactly? Oh, everybody. It's just they don't really have an army for some reason right now. I don't know what it is, but hey, it works. It gives me the opportunity to get some stuff done at least. So that's for the best. Get 4 loot out of it. It's not a lot. It's temporal out of faith. You can take the cult of Sol Invictus since they viewed the Emperor as God, and their head of faith. And since you are going to revive Rome, actually, that is really cool. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. That's really cool. That's that makes a little bit of sense actually. I like it. Mercenary contract expiring. Oh right, yeah, we're running mercs. We're not gonna extend the contract. We're gonna let them run out. I will, however, call in my allies if they. Kind of glad with my allies. So far, so good. Let's increase control here. I'm gonna confess though. Oh, I'm sending a lot of prestige and calling them in. I'm probably prestige isn't that much of a necessity right now. Got title creations coming up and everything along those lines, so that will help. Don't know why I just dropped 1 point something ducats in income, but sure. Okay. Fickle ain't that great. Content is also not really that great. It's all pretty bad, actually. Wow. Actually, fickle in this case is not even that bad of a bit of a trade. I think I am gonna work off some stress, though. Did I divine the stars? Alright, we gained good exercise for a year. Nice. What does that do? We are wounded, though. That gains some large health boost, so that kind of offsets wounded. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Faction created against me? Why? What the hell is your problem? It's Independence faction with 1 member. This guy. Oh, he's one. Seriously? Who are you? Suspicious of others. Anyway, who's the guy that wants a faction against me? Oh, right, you're the idiot. I couldn't convert. Not really a good chance to kill him. Oh, nice. 20 ducats of loot. I'll sign up for that. I'll sign up for that one. Yeah, I'm completely fine, even with his allies. Is he ally? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, for a second I was like, wait, is France involved? But it's actually, it is. Luckily, it isn't France, because that would have been a bit of a shit show. If you're so inclined, you could also add the cardinal exhalation to make lustful virtue narratively. It would also be good since the Romans be Romans and affected part of the house. Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch. It depends also a little bit on the how expensive coming. Probably need to get a character that specifically focuses on the religious part. So the first thing is going to be get the kingdom in. Second thing is get the religion in. Once I feel like we're in a spot where we are strong enough to survive, so basically when we have Italy and probably parts of Africa, that's the point where religion is becoming a lot more important. But if I can stand up against like the Byzantines and whatever potential superpower grows in France/Germany, that's the point where we're gonna try to get the religious conversion going. Because well, I need like a stupid amount of piety if I want to form it a little bit towards my own liking. So I probably need to prep a character for that. Like prep one of my kids. Like, okay, you're going to be the religious holy boy that's going to reform the Hellenic faith. But for now, yeah, my character is like genuinely just focused on conquest. Grow as fast, as powerful as we can. And luckily, our Roman culture really helps with it in the Hellenic faith as well. So this is just my thinking, but it might be better to acquire holy states early. That way you don't have to deal with the conversion debuff for being an unreformed pagan. Well, fair enough, right? That's kind of so, yeah, I think maybe my third ruler probably is going to be the one that does that. Stabilize a secure position and then start the conquest, maybe with this one, maybe the third one. Oh, maybe not piss off the Pope, please. But yeah, the moment I can start striking out against the Abbasids is gonna be okay. The Abbasids are sadly off limits. That might actually prove to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, so I can get 2 holy sites with relative ease, but fucking around the Byzantines is actually now easier than... We're gonna need to get some work done, that's for sure. But yeah, first target is probably be to Tunisia. Second target's gonna be probably Rome, considering the stupid amount of money that he has. But it's gonna be a tricky thing to pull off, I guess. Ransom. Yep, pay me the money. Pay me the money. But yeah, kingdom, then religion. I think that's the order that we want to do this in. Siege weapon effectiveness. Hell yeah, speed up those siege weapons, please. Oh wow, he didn't flip it to me? Interesting. Or is this a different... well, whatever. I might carpet siege Italy, for the simple reason that... can I move? No. Carpet siege Italy, because the loot is pretty good. Oh, we're being raided? Oh, interesting. Instead of the Abbasids, and just keep them assassinate. I'll keep on assassinating the caliphs at the point their heirs will fight among each other. That's actually not a bad idea. I have very little chance though. Also, I'm just, so that's this character is not going to do 50 stress on an assassination is a bit brutal, I'll be honest. Yeah, so we'll carpet siege Italy for the cash. Also, it seems like Italy is actually growing. That's not good. Well, they've tumored out of the Alps there, but they also lost like a chunk at the center, so yeah, we need, so we need a intrigue character. Oh, we need to get a lot of stuff done. Lucius keeps the trade ambitious. You know what? Considering that we have a lot of work to do, being ambitious is not really that bad of an idea. It's not the greatest trait. It's not as good as it was in CK2. It was ambitious, like one of these traits that you always wanted to have. Here, there's a lot more downsides to being ambitious. Like, what madman thought up stress as a fun mechanic? I've got enough stress in my life to worry about the stress of my characters. Well. So this war is pretty much done. I think after this war, I'm going to also take a small break for 5 minutes. Just, you know, stretch my legs, get a cup of coffee. Also, see what Spoleto is growing. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. That's nice. Okay, we are at 100%, but I do take quite a large amount of money from the sieges, so I think for now I might let it run. I think I'd rather do this. Unless overpower, I'll give you that, but it's still a good trade. You just need to know how to use the game system. Yeah, exactly. You need to, it's still very good because you still got the +1s. You just need to. I think if giving titles to other nobles is mostly a problem. Alright, that's the conversion done. Let's promote the culture further. Let's go over in Napoli and convert that. Actually, that's a really dumb idea. Convert my own lands, please. We'll probably give away Kapuka as the first one when we take over Rome. What happened here? Why is this province dark? Oh, yeah, no, that's just a weird little thing. I have vision on the neighboring provinces. Sure, let's make friends. Yeah, ransom that guy for 50. Well, we'll finish this siege because it's enough to create a title. And I can already see idiots moving into my lands. As long as you abuse grand title to random noble, you don't gain stress. And getting the Dutch to an ambitious character doesn't give you stress either. It's only the okay. Good to know. Good to know. I don't play this game enough. I wish I had more than 24 hours in the day and didn't need to sleep for 8 hours. Oh, fuck me. We got typhus. I really want to finish this war. How the hell did I get typhus? Am I leading this army? No. Alright, we got the loot. Enforce the demands. So be it. Disband everything. We'll create... Oh, crap. Please don't die. Your health is poor. We're gonna use this resistance, okay. We really should have brought over the Reaper's mechanic on the Plague map. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There's still a lot of stuff that was in CK2 that really needs to be ported over to CK3, that's for damn sure. Yeah, let's just grant this to a random low noble. Spawn a new one. That's a good guy, isn't it? It's the same as the guy that doesn't know. I don't think I have a better steward, do I? I do, but not really worth it. Can I... Might accept 53%, 50-50? Oh, for fuck's sake, we're good. I mean, how the hell do you do that? Like, seriously. Wrong thing to say. I'm actually happy with that, because we lost typhoid. Which, technically, IRL would mean that we are sort of immune to the plague. The Black Death. There's a couple of diseases linked to it, like typhus. People that survived the typhoid actually had a higher resistance to the Black Death for some reason. I don't know exactly. Wasn't that? Jeez, I'm scatterbrained. I think that's the word that I should use for my own head. Right, let's create this. This gives me a third title, which would allow me to found a new kingdom if I have the money for it. Also, I need to get illustrious, so a couple more wars are going to be necessary. But first, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So I'll be right back. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you want to keep up to date with the uploads, you can always subscribe and click the bell. If you want to support the channel, you can check out my Patreon or buy some of the merch from the merch store. With that, a special shout out to my questing knights, and thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.